Oh shit! All right, never mind. Go for it. Sorry.
All the coming jokes were not part of it though.
Thank God.
Oh my god, it's only 9:03. I am fucked. Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm trying to send out the invites to the group chat. Oh fuck! Because we've been live for 23 seconds. Thank you, YouTube.
Hey, so I know you're into your intro and everything, but
Yeah.
have we considered doing something horror maybe for another show? If not, I mean, are you guys doing something different next week? Or I know some Cuban guy was all about doing the Frankenstein movie, and I really think we should review it. If you've seen other Frankenstein movies, if you haven't, it doesn't help.
Cuban, what are we talking about, Tony?
Okay, so like 17 shows ago, when I was on with Cuban, and we were talking about horror movies, I had mentioned about the Frankenstein movie. And Cuban was like, I really want to see it, and I'd love to review it. However, if you don't know Frankenstein lore or other movies, you're only discussing that movie. You can't elaborate based on other films. Does that make sense?
Sure, but just the last show on toys we discussed, and on Drinks and Toys we said, okay, we're going to do Frankenstein, but we couldn't this week because Psycho had a thingy to do, so we're going to do it next week.
Right, you couldn't watch it. Yeah.
Were you part of this conversation?
I was. My question is, when we do this, Psycho, have you seen other adaptations of Frankenstein to make this conversible, if that makes sense?
I mean, I have seen Frankenstein in I want to say it was some sort of Frankenstein movie in the 80s. I saw obviously Monster Squad, Van Helsing, right?
So have you seen Mary Shelley with De Niro?
I mean, I've read the Frankenstein novel, but it's kind of it for me.
All my Frankenstein knowledge comes from Monster Squad, Young Frankenstein.
Okay. Already
just history of loving monsters, because I've seen the movies. I haven't seen the original, like Mary Shelley. Like I haven't seen that in a long fucking time, a really long time.
Okay, but you have seen it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you have the black and white. I'm sorry, you have the silent film from like 1910, I think it is. I gotta go back and look, but there's a 1910 silent film, Frankenstein, where the cinematography is more. He looks like an ape. Like a Beastman person. There's Christopher Lee, British adaptation of Frankenstein, which is awesome.
For the Hammer films, yeah.
Those are great. I love those. They're all fucked up and great. You have, like, there's The Curse, The Bride, The House. There's one where he's, like, taking the eye. I forget what the hell it's called. But in any case, just a lot of adaptations, and I've seen them all. I'm very well versed in Frankenstein, and the only reason I keep bringing it up and I keep pounding that home, giggity, is because
you want to pound them.
No, I always say that we've never gotten a great adaptation or story for the monster. We continue to get stories for Victor, right? But you don't get to see anything beyond he made the monster's pissed off. He wants love. He doesn't get love, and he comes back and kills everybody. That's like all you ever get of the monster. And so this past movie of Frankenstein is by far, in my opinion, the best adaptation we've gotten so far, not just because of like cinematography and graphics, right? But because of the sheer story that we got. And it's done by Del Toro, so it's no doubt that would be the case, but we got a great story all around.
I'm just trying to figure out, are you trying to sell us on the idea of doing this movie? Because we've already agreed to do this movie next week.
No, I'm trying to sell people on why this was done. This movie was done so well.
So save it for next week when we talk about the movie.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing about none. You know what I'm saying? When my mom stopped stripping.
That's a horrible Gary Owens impersonation.
I got nothing. I apologize. Keep going.
So, with all of that Frankenstein talk, welcome to Collector's Hideout, the podcast where we get together, talk shit about random things that help us get away from the real world of life to get away from the bullshit. Tonight we are joined by, as usual, Psycho. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
And Shellhead Tony, you are gracing us with your presence this week.
Frankenstein.
How are you?
I'm good.
We know you miss coming in. You want to be here when we talk wrestling. I know you want to. It's too exciting for you, so you can't control yourself.
There's no wrestling in my life.
You're like my shorts can only get so tight, so you can't come on. I get it. So there was really no topic for tonight. Hey, what's going on, Adam? How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining me. I am Big Red in the house. There was really no topic. I know Psycho had a few things he wanted to touch on because Psycho really wants to talk about bricks. Which I'm down to discuss that, but I threw a couple ideas at Tony, and I forgot to message you, Psycho, about it. What's going on, Joe? I was kind of doing like a Festivus episode, or grievances about the collecting world, like the bullshit we have to go through, the annoyances, the things that grind our gears when it comes to our hobby and the pop culture world of collectibles and movies and all that jazz. Kind of like a catch-all of that. So I figure we can kind of dabble in those, but I know, Psycho, you've been wanting to talk about Legos.
Well,
You mentioned Legos several times over the past few months.
There's some cool Lego sets that have come out recently, like the Enterprise. But there's a Lego set coming out tonight for May the 4th. At midnight, they're going to be releasing this year's
It's not the 4th yet.
I understand that. But at midnight,
Okay.
they're releasing this year's Star Wars Day Ultimate Collector set, which is the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, which looks incredibly badass and did a great job on the sculpt. I'm very excited to pick it up. So I think that Lego's been doing some great things. And I know you guys don't collect Lego, but I do. Not all of it, but the pieces.
I'm just curious why they're releasing it tomorrow and not on the 4th.
Because it goes open for everybody on the 4th, but tonight at midnight, if you are a Lego VIP member, then you have early access to it.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yep.
Are you gonna get it?
I want to. We'll see what happens.
All right, let's say.
Save it for an Ecto.
I mean, Ecto seems like a better thing to get.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, he's got Scratch the Cat funds. If he were to just trade those accessories for an Ecto, he'd be in such a better place.
You have a much bigger thing to show off.
Yeah. No.
See, you take the Ecto and you get one of those glass coffee tables that they sell like IKEA, where the entire thing is glass. You just put the Ecto in there with your Ghostbusters and then seal it up in the glass. And you don't have to worry about cleaning it. It'll be a nice little display piece right in the middle of your man cave there. And it'd be like the shit. You'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a space for a coffee table, but I hear what you're saying.
I mean, your like phone or whatever sitting on something.
No, my laptop is sitting on an actual desk.
All right,
Ooh,
so
you're on a laptop
get
now.
the desk, lift it up a little bit, make it your desk. What's the problem here?
I mean, it's not a laptop all of a sudden. I've been using a MacBook since I started joining you guys.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I said nothing about that. All I said was you take the fucking desk, you take the Ecto, you put it on legs, raise it up, and make it a desk. Like, what's the problem? Like, make it a desk. Then you could write it off and be like, put on your taxes. I'm a teacher. I need this desk, and write off on your taxes and get the whole purchase done.
That's not how that happens.
And then they audio you and you're like, this podcast sucks. We're gonna take it.
Like, all right, no, we feel bad for this guy. He's not making shit on it. Let's give him that.
I would.
Just write off everything. Fuck it.
I forgot about this.
Oh, is that how that works? Okay.
I
How's
keep forgetting
Tony?
about shit I have just sitting around.
Tony, is that how that works?
It does. That's how I write my shit off.
Just write off everything. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Samurai pizza.
And I also did get a shipment notification for the Mondo Ray, Ray stance. So that's cool. Excited to get that whenever it comes in.
Yeah, I got that shipping notification a couple hours ago. Then I got the goddamn proton pack. That was like 2 days ago. I got my big bad toy store pile loot shipped out today as well.
I got notification for the Ecto Glow Ecto 1 shipment.
I forgot about that. You guys did like the retro repop or whatever?
Yeah, god damn it. That means I probably got mine. I haven't looked yet. Fuck.
Yeah.
So was that sold out?
I don't know.
I thought it was neat. I didn't buy it, but I thought it was neat.
I mean, of course you didn't buy it. You don't buy Ghostbuster stuff.
Correct, but I like the glow in the dark idea.
But
I did get Magic
if
Square.
you don't open it, you don't get to enjoy it.
So I did get Magic Square, the first piece of Computron.
Okay.
But it's legend scale, and he came in. I'm like, ooh, he is tiny. But I didn't realize. Okay, that's legend scale. That's what they're supposed to be. So
which company was that?
It's small. The box is like literally like this big.
No, but which company?
Oh, it's Magic Square. It's a third-party Transformer company.
I mean, are most of their stuff on the small side? Because I know YOLO Park has the 2 different scales.
So they're not a Build-A-Fig. But yeah, so they're legend scale. So I mean, Psycho would probably agree. They're just probably slightly larger than this, and that's a blocky.
Yeah.
So they're meant to be space conscious, but they're meant to be very, very, very cartoon accurate. So like the plainness, I guess you could say, of their color coding, the way they build them, what have you, is supposed to be very, very cartoon conscious. And it definitely is. I can tell you that after seeing the box, it's about as cartoon as you can get. Not super impressive, but once you have the whole set, I'll decide then whether or not I'm going to keep it. Right now, I'm thinking I'm going to sell it because it's not something I really wanted anyway. I just got it to resell, even though Computron is my favorite. That Bingo Toys is what all my money's going into. I want that set bad. I want it to come out and I want to own it. And it's going to be an expensive ass fucking set. When
Bingo Toys, is that the Terminator set with the Schwarzenegger doll?
No. The Bingo Toys is the very high quality third-party Transformer company that they are, in my opinion, they're dominating.
I think I've heard of them before.
Yeah, it's not going back to the Dong thing, but they're absolutely dominating in quality, in appearance and size, giggity, and just overall what they're bringing to the table.
Is it girthy?
It is a girth thing. Money for product is fantastic. So yeah, I'm not going to go any further than that. But so anyway, fucking Legos, I guess. What are we at?
No, I said what I wanted to say about Legos. I didn't have a ton to say.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a quick topic.
5 minutes. I thought it was a whole section.
No, I'm the only one in this group that likes Legos. I just wanted to mention it because it's a big deal. People have been waiting for it for a long time. The last UCS Naboo Starfighter we got was back in, I want to say like 2002, 2003, and people have been asking for them to do one, and they haven't. And people thought when the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, which is the movie where that ship debuted, came out, right? For the 25th anniversary, people were like, oh, they'll do it this year. They'll release a new UCS Naboo Starfighter, and they didn't. But then in The Mandalorian, when his ship gets destroyed, he has to find another one, and they build him this one from an old Naboo Starfighter.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, whatever. They build him one from an old Naboo Starfighter, and it looks even more badass because it's all about speed and weapons, and it's all chrome. So people have been waiting, and then they announced, "Hey, we're actually doing this," and so this is going to be it's going to be a big drop tonight.
So are you
weapons and all chrome? Do they hold the gun to the side?
No.
Oh, okay.
So Tony, you gonna buy one for Rebel Girl?
Nah, she doesn't give a shit about Mandalorian. We like the show. It's good. We can't wait for the movie. We're going to watch it. It looks awesome.
No, I think she's starting to understand that Star Wars kind of sucks. I think that's what it is.
Well, she just, when it comes to the Lego side of it, she's very, selective, which I can understand. I will tell you one thing. I think I said this once before about the Mandalorian.
Probably not. We don't really talk about it.
Well, do you guys? We talked about this before. I'm older though. You guys remember Red vs. Blue?
The Halo thing, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we talked about this, right?
No, we haven't talked about it, but I know what you're talking about.
Shit. Okay, so do you remember the ongoing joke where it was like, "Hey, it kind of looks like a cat," and he goes, "What do you mean, a puma?" They were talking about like the vehicle or something that they wrote in. So in The Mandalorian, do you remember the part where they're sitting on the speeder bikes, right? The two stormtroopers or whatever the hell they're called. Sorry.
Yeah.
And they've got Grogu in the bag, and he goes, "So I want to see it." And he goes, "What are you, crazy? We're not supposed to fucking open the bag." And they're having banter back and forth, and they're sitting there, and the one guy's like, pew, trying to shoot something, he keeps missing, and the other guy does the same thing, and he holds up the gun, he's like, because they can't hit the target. That whole scene.
Are they stormtroopers?
Yes.
Well, that's why they can't hit it then.
But it's fucking hilarious. It is a great scene. It goes on for a good 10 minutes, and it's fantastic.
And it's played by real comedians. I forget the names of the guys, but it's played by real.
Right. It is. So it's the guy from shit. Okay, remember
Key and Peele.
No, stop. It's the white guy with
my show.
A bunch of shit. It's the guy from
Lewis Black.
Will you shut up? Oh my
No.
god.
Andrew Dice Clay. David Spade?
No. It's the guy from Horrible Bosses. It's one of the guys from Horrible Bosses.
Who's the guy from Superbad? Not Seth Rogen.
McLovin?
No, the other guy with the glasses.
Oh, okay. I can't think. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though.
So he plays one of them, and I don't remember the other guy. But
the other guy from Horrible Bosses, apparently.
I guess I can't think of who he is though. But they literally play the entire scene is something from Red vs. Blue. They just did it in the show, and it's absolutely hilarious.
I'll give it to Star Wars. Like they allow people to poke fun, and I guess part of the time they accept the jokes, especially when it comes to the stormtroopers not having aim.
Right.
Right now, Hasbro's doing, I think, 3 different exclusive figures, and one of them is a stormtrooper, and it comes with like, say you went to like a gun range, you get like a target practice.
Yeah.
So it's a target. I think it's either of Luke or it's of Han, and it has like shot marks all around the target, but not on the actual silhouette. And it comes with the stormtroopers. So like they understand the stormtroopers suck. They like that they let people poke fun at him in the official capacity too, like not just a YouTube short.
I think it's absolutely hilarious. Say something.
The 2 comedians in that scene were Jason Sudeikis and Adam Pally.
Okay.
Jason Sudeikis.
Which is who?
That when you said it, I thought Jason Segel, and it's not the same person.
He's the guy in Horrible Bosses that works in the frickin' in the shop, and the son like is played by Colin Farrell. That's one of them. That's Jason Sudeikis, and then the other guy is Adam Pally. And Adam Pally is the guy in the Sonic movies, the dumbass cop, right? The overweight, dumb cop.
Oh, I thought it was the guy. I swear to God, I thought it was the guy with the glasses from Superbad.
No.
Okay. All right.
Make me look this up.
It is now. All right. That's funny. So before that, I was going to gravitate towards something. We started talking about it.
No idea who the fuck that is. Okay. I just looked up the Adam Pally. No idea who the fuck that is. But so one of the things I said earlier, I was thinking about for tonight, because I wasn't really expecting to do a long episode tonight because there's not a whole hell of a lot. Oh, go ahead, Tony, please. You're so excited. I want you to lose that thought.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Critters.
I fucking love Critters.
I love Critters too. I love
Until
the
it
second
goes to
cheeseburger. So Critters 1, I totally 100%. I sent it to you. I forgot about this scene. We should Google it because it's not going to copyright at all.
Yes, it is. It's from the fucking movie.
But I don't think it's going to copyright, man. It's too old of a movie. I don't think it matters anymore.
That's not how copyrights work.
I don't like your face. Psycho, you look like you have gas. Like,
He probably does.
You say dumb things that don't make any goddamn sense.
but
I
you
don't
know what? They
think
entertain
Jonathan's
people.
gonna
And I don't want to make them
copyright.
upset. Listen, we've shown plenty of things on Drinks and Toys, and we have not been copywritten for it.
Yes, we have.
Who is this?
We've gotten copywritten a lot.
Yeah, okay, it's fucking hilarious. It's the critters on the porch.
He
And
is.
they're like attacking the farmhouse, right? Like that movie scared me like shitless as a
Hold
kid.
on. First, Psycho. Have you seen Critters?
I've seen one of them, but I don't remember
Okay.
which one it was I've seen.
It's just as long as you're aware of what it is, you can visualize what he's about to tell you.
Things with they're
Yes.
like just a giant face, right? Like a giant head, essentially, because they got
Correct, all the Baymax
mouth
kids.
and
So-
eye. I don't know what you're pointing at.
It's a critter right here.
Okay.
So there's a scene, and there's two of them on the porch, and they're trying to like talk about how they're gonna get the humans, right? Because
And they're
they're actually
speaking in
intelligent.
critterese.
Yeah, they're talking in critterese. And one critter goes to the other and he goes, "They have weapons." And the girl comes out of the front door with a shotgun.
And the one's like, who cares?
Yeah, he goes, blows him off the porch, and he goes, "So what?" Like, oh fuck, you blew him away, but so what?
No, Tony completely fucked it up. That's not what happened. So the critters are sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, they have weapons," and the one's like, "So what?" And then she pulls the trigger and blows them off the fucking porch, and the other critter's like, "Oh fuck!" Like that's what happened.
But it's fantastic, and it's a fantastic scene, and I completely fucking forgot about it. And like in the second one, it's hilarious because they go to like a burger factory or whatever it is, and they literally make cheeseburgers to lure all of the critters to this one place to kill them. They're great movies. They're entertaining. As far as I'm concerned, I do love Gremlins, and it has a different charm to it. But Critters is a little bit better in the ridiculousness factor, if that makes sense. Like Gremlins was more, I hate to say believable, but they wrote it as if it was more believable, where Critters was just comedic crazy, if that makes sense.
I almost feel the exact opposite.
Oh, well. Please.
Well, because the idea of Critters, since we're going into this topic, let's go with it. Since Critters was about these space aliens come down, crack out of those eggs, right? And there's comedic parts of like that scene. Like there's comedic aspects, but I always felt between them and Gremlins was much more comedic in the nonsense that was going on. Because you're expecting that of them because they're Gremlins. Whereas Critters seemed like it was much more, it seemed like, at least the first one went more of a serious note, but had the critters being like the comedic side of it. But it was more like the rest of the world on the outside of the critters themselves was more realistic, versus Gremlins was much more cartoony almost, even in their world.
So I would have thought that Critters was more of a B-rated horror.
Sure.
Okay, so I get maybe I'm not explaining myself properly. So Critters is more of that B-rated like comedic horror where it wasn't really meant to be anything but that. But I thought Gremlins, they spent more time on a story and the components of the story, and it just happened to be funny because they're Gremlins.
But and if I remember correctly, Critters was a ripoff of Gremlins.
I want to say Critters was before Gremlins, and I'm not.
No, Critters was
100%
after
accurate.
Gremlins.
I'm gonna look. Psycho, I'm not taking your word for it. I'm gonna look it up.
He did.
Critters was 86.
You don't know.
And when I'm right, I get that Ecto 1 for free.
You're cute when you're stupid. Critters Restaurant. All right, here we go. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's right. 86.
Yeah.
So
He already looked it up.
I just can't take what he says verbatim.
I mean, you could, and you'd be smart to do that, but
I don't blame you because he's often wrong. I get it.
Tony prefers to be the one to open his mouth and be proven a fool than keep his mouth shut and only be thought one.
I don't
Well,
mind.
I said you're often wrong, whereas Tony's usually wrong. See, there's a difference.
But I don't argue that I'm going to be right. I know I'm going to be wrong. I'm not good with dates. Unless it
See,
was Big
Joe
Fat Ones.
knows. Critters jumped on the Gremlins bandwagon. Adam says Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's a horrible fucking movie.
So Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was more like Tromaville type shit.
Yes.
That was a terrible fucking movie. I do remember the cartoon. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the cartoon, yeah.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Wasn't George Clooney in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Was he? You better Google that
Am
shit.
I pulling fake facts out of my ass?
Ooh, Ghoulies. I forgot about. Are they in the toilet? The Ghoulies were in the toilet, right?
Yeah.
What was that movie? Okay, all right, I got one. Somebody's gonna have to Google it. It'll probably be fucking Joe. So there is a horror movie. I can't remember what the fuck it is, but the ending of the movie is this guy walking out of like a fucking storm drain, carrying what is supposed to be a baby, but it's like a fucking vampire baby thing. It's
A
not
vampire?
Chuds, right? What was Chud? I can't remember what Chud was about.
Oh, the baby was a vampire?
Yeah. Or some kind
It
of
showed like
thing.
it wasn't a doll.
Walking out of the sewer though? The guys
Demon dolls? Because there's a bunch of like demon dolls versus puppet masters, and demon dolls had their own thing, and then like there was one of them was like a baby doll that was like evil.
I'm not sure.
So no, George Clooney was not in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I saw some old ass horror movie recently that popped up. I was watching it, and George Clooney popped up in a young ass George Clooney popped up in it.
God, it's not coming up, so I'm not remembering it properly, I guess. I don't know.
Wouldn't be the first time that we've fucked up something like that.
Well, it's I'm.
Oh yeah,
it's
it was Killer. It was
Manila
Return of the
Effect,
Killer
right? That's how I
Tomatoes, the
remember it.
second one.
I don't know why I like it.
I wasn't crazy.
So
I don't know, but I'm just glad I wasn't crazy that George Clooney he was in the second Killer Tomatoes movie.
Hobgoblins? What the fuck is Hobgoblins?
Look it up.
1988 Hobgoblins. It would be an 88 kind of movie.
So, well, nobody figures that out. So, like, the original idea I was throwing for this episode was about the grievances and the frustrations and gear grinding of our fandoms and collectibles and hobbies.
It's not Hobgoblins. Sorry. God.
No. So, I mean, that's where I was going. But that way, Psycho can also participate versus talk about horror movies, and Psycho sits there looking like he is.
Like I said, I saw one of the Critter movies, but it's not the one you guys were talking about with someone coming out and shooting them with a shotgun.
It's not the one with the cheeseburger? Or the two hair metal guys?
I don't know. So
did the alien chasing him have big tits?
Ooh.
Not that I remember.
Well, because remember you tell you to remember, but Tony, you remember the bounty hunters that come after the critters.
Uh-huh.
They take on like the different forms. They scan whatever, and
they were hair metal guys at first.
Yeah, but then at one point, the one turns into like a porn star from like a Playboy magazine with giant knockers.
Yep, story of my life.
Yeah, Tony turns into a giant knocker porn star once a week. He goes to the birdcage and dances with them. So, oh man. So you want to continue down this horror realm, or you want to do the gear grinding?
We can do whatever. I don't want to like put anybody out. I'm trying to figure out what this fucking movie was.
Was it the Munchies?
No, it's not it, Joe. You're not gonna find it.
Joe will find it.
Actually knows like retro vintage horror. Probably Tuna. My buddy Tuna, he
Or-
would know all day.
You could probably just ask ChatGPT, describe it, and it'll tell you what it was.
Well, I did Google and it didn't do anything.
Google ain't shit. ChatGPT is the way to go.
Actually, let me see if Tuna's awake.
Oh god, poor guy.
Nah,
Probably
you
sitting
know.
sleeping. But what do you got, Psycho?
I got nothing.
Nothing grinds your gears about our hobby?
Oh, I
And
thought you guys were still doing the horror movie thing. I thought that's what you're talking about. I mean, lots of stuff grinds my gears. Shit is too expensive. They're constantly raising the price. They're not giving any relief to the customers. I love how now they have to be paid back all the freaking tariffs.
we don't go on that in this no politics, man.
No, I'm not talking about politics. What I'm saying is, listen, the companies are getting the
You
money,
listen.
and they're not giving the money to the people who bought shit from them. That's what I'm talking about, right? Like, they told us they had to raise the prices because of the tariffs, but now they're getting that money back, and they're radio silent. Like, no, we're not giving you guys any of that money back. We're not even a, hey, you guys bought stuff, here's a 25% off coupon, right? For one order, here's 25% off. They're like, nah, we're taking that money.
Coupon?
We're keeping it.
So
Oh,
I emailed Mondo about that when they just said a couple weeks ago the whole program for companies to get refunds. So they'll wait for the companies to get refunds, whatever. So I emailed Mondo. I'm like, so with you guys getting like these refunds and the system being set up, like, are we gonna get anything back for all the extra fees we paid? Yeah, they haven't said shit. They haven't said shit to me, and they won't. I didn't expect them to. I would have been shocked if they did.
so like that stuff frustrates me. It also frustrates me how people think they're going to get rich off of this stuff. So then they go to the store and they buy a ton of it. And then when you're looking for it, you can't freaking find it.
So right now, I fucked myself over by joining a couple of those Roscon groups. And the people in the Ross that are like, the group is specifically Roscon, finding all the bargains at Roscon. Basically, it's where all the scalpers are, or people who want to be scalpers. So they go to Ross and buy up all the collectibles and then try and get rich off it, right? And it's weird because you see, like, oh, look at this great, like, they're at Ross because nobody fucking bought them when they were full price. Nobody. That's why they're at Ross. But then we go to a show, like even recently, we did the show, Tony did the show in Tampa. I was by there, and there was tables that had Roscon shit, and they wanted 2 to 3 times over what the normal retail price was. And it's like, what are you even fucking doing? Like, you bought that bitch at Ross for fucking $7.99, and now you're trying to get $50-something out of it. You're not going to get that shit.
Yeah.
It's like everybody thinks they're on that, like, oh, I'm on the inside streak for getting cheap fucking toys. The only people right now, I think, with Ross that you could go there, get some shit, and make a decent profit on is the NECA turtles that are randomly popping up. Because those NECA turtles have never been, most of them haven't even been announced, even hinted at, and now they've just appeared. So you're going to have NECA collectors like, oh, I need all of them. And they'll be able to find those in Ross, and people will be able to flip them and make a fucking nice little profit off of those things. But everything else, trash.
But see, that's the
Basically-
problem. They think that, because, like, again, we go back into Scratch, which we talked about on Tuesday. It's not that you couldn't get Scratch when he first came out. It's that nobody gave a shit. And then by the time people were like, oh, let me give a shit, they couldn't find them, and that's why the price went up. So people are like, oh, I'm going to buy this shit at Ross because people didn't buy it in the stores. And in a little while, people are going to be like, oh, shit, I got to have that. And then they're going to pay more than they otherwise would have. But there's so many fucking toys made now that people don't do that shit anymore. And the toys that are going to be more limited in production are going to be way more expensive. And you're not fucking finding those things at Ross. Most of the time you're ordering them because they're not putting them in the stores. So, I don't know.
Looking for Ross in all the wrong places. Looking for.
But I also dislike how difficult shit can be. And I guess like sometimes when
It's
I'm
called
trying,
marriage.
sometimes when I'm trying to find stuff, I feel like I got terrible luck, right?
Well,
And sometimes I have good luck. So I don't know. It's like I ordered the and again, you guys don't order hot toys, but I ordered the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man hot toy for No Way Home the same way that I ordered the Tobey Maguire and the Tom Holland. I wanted all three. I got the other two, but for some reason the Andrew Garfield one, after I ordered it, got back ordered, then waitlisted, and I never got it. So now I have two of the three, which pisses me off.
huh? Was it actually? Is the box and all that? Does it actually say No Way Home on it?
No.
All right, it says his Spider-Man, his
It says
movies,
his
right?
says the Amazing Spider-Man on
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation because even on like the Marvel Legends versions, they don't say No Way Home. They all say that movie, whereas the Tobey Maguire says No Way Home. So like there's speculation that there's a problem with Sony in that line. The only way to make him is from that movie, not the actual No Way Home. Like they didn't. There's something going on there because none of the figures of him that have been released are for No Way Home. That's weird.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was just frustrating because I ordered it, right? And then it got back ordered, then it got waitlisted, and then it's like I'm still on waitlisted, but it's never going to convert now. It was last year sometime.
And you got pushed in the friend zone. That sucks.
Last year sometime, a couple people got notification from Sideshow that their wait list was converting, but I definitely did not get that. So
hey,
I don't know.
Who the fuck is that?
Hey, sorry, man. I know it's late and everything, but I'm on the cast, and I was
He thinks he turns his video off, his mic goes
the
off.
only fucking person who would have. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
So yeah, it just that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff really does frustrate me.
No, it's understandable.
It also frustrates me when collectors are douchey.
A lot of them are. A lot of them are. There's one below us right now.
When you go into a store and you try to get something, and then they have literally the entire stack of things, and it's like, why? Right? Like, who does that?
I mean, I'm trying to follow, right? So I understand the concept of what you're saying. Like, if you go in, you're looking for a specific Optimus Prime from Star Wars, from Transformers, and you walk in and you see one asshole has 10 of them in his cart.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's not a collector. It's because he's a scalper, right? Or what's turned into this world now is that you have these people who are collectors, but they don't know how to actually be good with money. So they feel like that they need to buy extras to scalp in order to fund their collection.
Yeah.
Because they don't actually have a means of doing a collection on their own. They have to do all that and take advantage. And people say, "Oh, that's different. You're flipping." Like, no, you're fucking scalping because you're making a shortage in your area, and then you're selling that shit through Facebook Marketplace or whatever the fuck, right? Like, it's scalping on a lower level. It's still in the base of it. It's still scalping.
Yeah.
I mean, that's with everything.
I often talk about doing that, but I don't actually do it. And I'll give you a perfect example of like times when it's happened. When that 2-pack came out from Hasbro for Ghostbusters Afterlife that had the Spectral Egon and Phoebe. It was the only way to get those two figures.
Correct.
Harity went to one Target and I went to the other. And luckily, Harity was able to grab me a set and himself a set. But the Target I went to, I was like second person outside in line. The first guy, as soon as the doors opened, he went running back there, and there was a stack of 4 or 5. He grabbed all of them. Even though there was a guy, like I was there was a guy behind me also looking for the same thing. He grabbed literally all of them and went to the front and bought all of them and left.
Yeah, I mean that's never been something I'll do. Like if I'm looking for something, I'll grab one for myself, and then maybe a second if I know a friend of mine is looking for it.
Yeah.
And then when I sell the shit to whoever friend, I sell it for the same price, taxes. If I have to ship it, wherever shipping is, right? Just to make it even with everybody. But yeah, no. When people go in there,
What the hell is that?
This is the voice of Shellhead Toys. Just a PSA message as I muted my video, assuming you wouldn't hear me.
Wow.
Detective covering the camera does not turn off the microphone.
So I talked to Tuna, and
it
he
was
goes,
fucking funny.
he thinks the same thing I did. He goes, I think it's Chud. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember the fucking ending. He goes, you know what? I have Chud on DVD. I'm going to forward to the end and see if that's what you're talking about.
It wasn't.
All right, cool. But he said the same thing. He goes, it sounds like something I've seen. I go, I know, dude. I can't fucking think of the movie. And I thought you would know. So he's going to look it up.
Oh, Joe, that was hilarious.
That was pretty great. The look of
First of all, the look of confusion on all our faces, like, what the fuck is this?
God.
Oh shit. But yeah, so that shit's annoying though. that shit fucking annoying.
Are we still on the Roscon thing?
No, just people being assholes, douchey collectors who, decide they want to try and buy all 10 of something and, scalp it.
So
because they're not really collectors.
One of the things we're seeing a lot more, and I feel bad for these guys, but like Chris, you actually tagged me in a post today, and this guy's wanting to buy into NECA Turtles, right? He's wanting to get into it. And I agree, if you're ready to buy and you've got a decent amount of money, don't fuck around. Offer to buy full collections, because there are people looking to dump them. And the money right now, it's pennies on the dollar. So you're buying most of the pieces at 20%, really 30% of retail value. You're not paying 40 or 50. You're just not. And if you are, you're stupid. Because there's
a lot of stupid people out there.
Oh yeah, but they're out there, and the items are just that inexpensive. Like, I mean, any of the packs I have, the 2-packs right now, $30. I'd be excited if I got $30, for each one of them, the ones that I have. That's just unfortunately what they're going for. So people that are looking to buy, it's a great time for them to buy. If they want to get into the series, they want to get into the packs, they want to open them, whatever, that's cool. Now's the time. God help you if they're loose. I mean, it's like 4 cartoon turtles with all their accessories. Yeah, give me $15. That's about what it's fucking going for. $20 maybe. It's so fucking bad how bad the values have dropped, and that's strictly because of the NECA flooding, where they didn't have enough before, so they were getting overpurchased and scalped, and now because they're overproduced, everybody's just like, I don't care, I got mine. Why do you have so many on the shelf? So now the resales just drop like a fucking rock.
But like you said, it allows all those people who missed out, who are just getting it, it's readily available for them. But it's still wild to see how some of those 2-packs, like ones that you had to practically give away to people, when you look on eBay, there's still people trying to get $70, $80 for one of those 2-packs. Like, it's insanity. And that's one of those things that, like, is weird. Because, like, there's anybody who's in business understands the market fluctuates, right? And Tony, you know this just from doing the toy shows. The fucking prices go up and down.
Yeah.
But a lot of collectors, when they try to sell something, the first thing they do is go to eBay. They go straight to eBay, look at the sold listings to see what it is. And it seems like there's a lot of bullshit fucking listings. A lot of these fucking scalpers or, I'm a flipper, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. I've seen them discuss it amongst Facebook groups. Like, they say the part that's supposed to be said in secret, they say it out loud. These guys are fucking purposely going on eBay and having their friends bid on auctions to keep the prices up. Yep. And then it sells and they cancel the fucking whatever, right? Like, so they know the prices are dropping, but they purposely do that shit, and it fucks up everything. It's really insane how there's like no checks and balances when it comes to these types of things because it's all just based on fake numbers.
Yeah.
What do we have? Like when we were last show that we did together, like the last real big show, right?
Right.
Where we had the big booth and we were blowing out the last of the turtles. If you remember, we had 10 or 15. I think we had 15 foot soldiers left.
Oh shit, that was like our second to last show. Yeah.
And we sold them $10 a piece. I think I told the person $10 a piece, take all last 15. So for $150, they got 15 foot soldiers.
Yeah.
So do the math. That was like a third of what it should have went for.
Yeah.
That's how bad the pricing was.
Because it was the ultimate. It was the ultimate purple box foot soldier.
Yep. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see it over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony could have built an extension on his house with the foot soldiers he had.
Yeah,
There were
no.
so fucking many.
The one that when I finally opened it, the freaking head broke off. Yeah.
That's funny.
What's funny is I still have. I think I still have 10 foot soldiers of my own of the Toon ones on the wall. I have 3 or 4 of the Pizza Monsters. Yeah, because that's what was army building at the time, right?
Right, yeah.
Oh, I was army building in a box.
Yeah, most crazy people are like, oh, I want at least 3 pizza monsters because that's how many there were in the show. Like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 or 8. I think I have 8 2-packs of the original movie Foot Soldiers just in the package, just on the wall, because I was army building them. Meanwhile, I only have like 1 or 2 of the.
But that is weird.
There's 2 different ones, right, for the second movie?
The 2-pack?
Yeah, there's the skinny one, and then there's the one with the fat one.
But that's the one that comes with Kino.
Yeah.
Oh, I have both of those.
Yeah, the Kino and the Fat Foot Soldier 2-pack.
Yeah, but I have like 8 of the. You can't see shit.
Nope. But that is
It's all
funny,
dark.
Tony, that you mention it. You.
Now you can see him down there.
Yeah.
You as a inbox collector and army building, those don't even make sense to go together at all.
I can't help it.
I mean, you can't just don't do it, but that's
Right. It probably was a little bit to do with at the time there wasn't anything else to buy. And so that's true though. That was stupidity.
such a fucking dad. That's such a fucking dad joke.
The whole reason I did that first toy show is because I was buying multiples of Transformers and Turtles. And
Right.
so I had doubles and triples. Oh, excuse me. Doubles and triples. And then like the Gremlins, it was the same thing. And then, oh, Christ.
Yes, I agree. Gremlins, I agree. Go for it, guys.
And number of Pache Espírito Santo. So anyway, but yeah, I was just buying multiples of this shit and then trying to turn around and flip and sell it after the fact, which ultimately at that point I was just trying to get my money back. But the good thing was Turtles, all that shit, NECA, it was still holding its value.
Right.
Even Super 7s, but then of course, shit, it got abundant and shit took a dive. There you go.
Apparently, Peanut Butter Jelly Time thinks American Dad's a hero. But so that's
He's not.
I mean, technically.
maybe, probably not. So what's going on, Ant?
Not
Nice
much,
to
man.
join
Just
us.
still doing.
You're in your cave or wherever you are.
It's in his car.
Yeah, I'm still on the road right now doing things, man. So, but it's going good, man. How you guys doing?
Crack deals are real. We're good.
Just fucking.
Mr. Psycho, what's going on, sir?
It's like an episode of
Mark,
Cheers.
how you doing?
Good, man. I haven't heard back from you. You coming to the show? What's going on, brother?
I'm trying to figure it out. Like I was saying before, it depends on what's going on with summer school. So if my wife and I get summer school, then I gotta I'm gonna try to finagle the days. If we don't, then I'm definitely gonna go.
If you do well during the year, you
Cool,
don't have
man,
to go
alright.
to summer school.
Yeah.
You study right.
He's got a point. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to get shit ready for the show, trying to get some new inventory, and that's just turning into a nightmare. I have to go through a crap load of accessories to make sure I can find the ones that go with certain figures I'm gonna be selling. So, but yeah, and Tony, are you gonna try and go to this show too?
I'd like to. It's a little far for me to take that venture with the chance of maybe not making anything on it, just because I'd have to get a hotel and all that good stuff. I know it's for a good cause, but it still costs me quite a bit to get down there.
Yeah, no, I got a hotel for the night. I'm going down Friday when I get off of work. I'll be driving down. I got a hotel, and then I'll do the show Saturday, and I'll even stay at the hotel Saturday night, and then drive back up on Sunday.
Just split
is
the
it, by
hotel
way?
with Chris.
Yeah. When is it?
June
June
13th.
13th, Saturday, June 13th.
Okay.
Just split the hotel with Chris.
Yeah, Tony, I mean, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was telling Tony he should just split a hotel room with Chris.
I'll
They
spoon.
can
I don't
snuggle
give a
up. That's
shit.
fine.
I said I booked, one twin size bed. You know what I mean? So
Listen, man, I can fit. If I can fit in your underpants, we can sleep.
Wow.
I mean,
So the question is now is Weezy, are you the little spoon or the big spoon? That's the question.
That's the hideout of Collector's Hideout, guys.
Wow.
don't talk about my hangout like that. Just to be fair, I'm always the big spoon. All right, that's just how I roll.
It's spicy in here. It's all gingery.
Always the big spoon.
Oh.
So anyway,
That's
yeah,
fine.
I
hold on.
I-
Hey guys, hold on one second. I'll be right back.
I'll have to look and see what my I don't know if I'm going to be in Florida or not. I might be away for work. I have a weird feeling that weekend is my way to be away, so I probably wouldn't be able to make it anyway. But I kind of wish I could because I need a fucking goddamn HasLab Unicron. I still don't have one. I'm sure there'll be one there.
It's gonna be like I know. So just because Anthony's here and the topic on it, he's gone now. So fuck the topic of it. Fuck his show.
God rest him.
No, I'll definitely be there. But he's got since he started trying to get vendors, he's already got like 30 something vendors who've reached out to him. So it's filling up pretty quick. One of those grading companies, I guess, who does some of Jeff's shows where they do like the southern part of Florida.
Okay.
They were inquiring about getting a table or two. So I mean, it seems to be shaping up pretty quickly into something. So I only hope the best. But I figured why not go down, support the kids and see if I can make some extra coin off the shit and make some extra space in the fucking man cave.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Peanut Butter Jelly Time 1681? Do we know?
I know who it is. I'm 99.99% sure I know who it is, and it's one of the managers for this one of the stores I cover.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because the other day, what was it? Fucking Wednesday, last week, I came into work. He's like, "Ghostbusters 2 is a better movie than Ghostbusters 1." I'm like, "Oh, motherfucker, you're watching, huh?" So,
Woo! Peanut butter jelly time. That's all I got.
but,
Oh well.
so Tony,
Yeah.
Siphon County gave his, and he and I were going back and forth. But in your there's a dog. In your world and the things that you go through, what grinds your gears when it comes to the community of collecting? What grinds your gears?
So if I'm going to a store and I'm searching for something, hunting out or whatever, right? I used to love going on hunts. I used to love going on lunch breaks, before work, after work, hunting out, for NECA, whatever, turtles, whatever's coming out. It used to be a lot of fun. And so I don't do it anymore because NECA has basically killed the thrill of the hunt, because you're guaranteed on the website, whether it be through Target doing a haulathon or through NECA having it on the website. You pretty much don't have to hunt anymore, so that thrill is kind of gone. But the few bit of the few bit of hunting you do get to do, I am so tired of these dudes ripping off the stores where they buy something off the shelf, they take it home, they replace it with 2 characters that don't belong, and they somehow return it, and it goes back on the shelf.
Yeah, that is annoying as hell.
That
That's
shit
stupid.
is so. You are the lowest of the low, and you are the most ridiculous, broke ass ghetto piece of crap. If you have to steal a fucking figure, I can't afford it. Let me put these 2 in. You're the biggest fucking loser, dude, I've ever met in my life. That you can't afford a 2-pack of figures, and you're gonna buy one, steal it, and fucking return it.
So you've got people that do that, right? So the package swappers, right? Then you've got the other ones who grab a figure and they'll go 4 aisles over and hide it underneath the racking so they can come back later to get it. And preferably they hope that it goes on sale or that it goes on clearance and they find it oh look, I got it for a penny. Those people I can't stand. If you fucking can't buy it, fucking leave it there. Don't fucking go hide that bitch
I agree.
5 aisles down in Target and nobody gets the fucking thing. That shit's annoying. And then you have the people who do you ever have to deal with the blockies? Have blind bags, right? It's a blind box thing.
Where they open them and they leave it opened.
They open them right there in the fucking aisle.
So here's the problem with blockies, and this is a real serious problem. So people will buy blockies and they'll open it, but the problem is Blockies does this thing where you don't have to open the sealed bag.
Okay.
To see who it is. It comes with this little bitty square card that shows you the character.
Oh, all right. Well,
so they'll just walk along and be like, let me rip this open. Oh, it's not the one I need. Put it back on shelf. It's unopened, but it's technically open, but the figure itself is not open. You can still, it's all there. You can still build it. But it's, so other blind bags for other toys are not like that, where if you open up the blind box, you have to open the baggie or you don't know what it is. That's where Blockies kind of, essentially they fucked up. Now, the only good side I can see to that is there's a lot of people putting them on Marketplace that are going, hey, this is Jetfire. I already have one, but it's not built. Here you go. So somebody doesn't have to guess if that's the one they're looking for.
Right. I was going to say, because I used to buy Lego, the little Lego minifigures. They come blind back.
Mm-hmm.
And once in a while, I'd go there, there'd be a bunch ripped open. And I would say, fuck, I'd look, and I'd find the one I wanted, and I'd just fucking go buy it, right? Because, I know it's the right one, so I don't have to spend $5 and not fucking know what I'm getting. But it's just such a weird thing to think that people are just that comfortable. They're like, oh, I'm just going to stand here and rip open a package.
I mean, but that shouldn't surprise you because you have people going to the grocery store, opening things of food and eating it, and then setting it down after they've had some of it, and then leaving without paying for it, right? So,
to me, that's completely different.
If people are willing to do that, they're willing to open up things in a store to see what it is. And that shit is annoying. But
is your dog trying to rape you? What's going on?
He wants to play, but I won't play.
Is that
with
what you're
it.
calling it?
He's trying to chew on my hand to try to make me play.
Trying to gnaw on the bone.
It doesn't help Psycho you keep forcing his head down. That's all we're seeing. It's a chocolate lab.
I get what you mean, but when it comes to food, if the person's fucking starving, they need to steal food. I'm not even mad at it. It just is what it is, right? Yeah. But it's a toy. It's a fucking toy. That's if you can't buy the toy, just don't fucking buy the toy.
Yeah, I mean, I blame the companies for that too.
I blame
the whole blind bag. The whole blind bag thing is stupid, right? Just put the freaking toy on the box or on the bag. This is the one it is, and let people buy it. It's so dumb. Hey, buy this shit, and it might be one you want, and it might not be.
Okay, so financially speaking, it's not stupid. It's not stupid financially because if you're a company, right? So case in point, This is a box case, whatever you want to call it, of blockies, right?
Yep.
And there are 20, 5, 10, 15, 20 or 25 blockies in this thing. Characters. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Just 12.
There's 10. I'm sorry. There's 10. There's 10 in this case, right?
Uh-huh.
So, or 9 or whatever. There's 9 in this case.
Jesus, just get the fucking number right. Holy
I'm
crap.
there. There's 9 in this case. So here's the thing. There's 9 chances to get the character you want. If you don't get it, you're likely to buy another. However, if you pick the one you want, what will happen is the least popular character on this Spacia will sit on the shelves and end up going to clearance.
So don't fucking make
However,
no character.
People will continue to buy until they find the character they want. So it's not stupid in that regard for resale. It's stupid, and yes, I agree.
I understand that companies want to make money, and so they're trying to turn it into like a loot box sort of deal where you're going to give money and you may get stuff you want, you may not get stuff you want. I understand.
Good case.
What I'm saying is, from a consumer standpoint, because I'm not a business, right? It's dumb as hell. Just let me buy the character I want, and that's that. Simple as that. At least with Lego, when they have their blind bags, it was very easy to tell which figure was in that bag most of the time by just feeling for the accessory.
Well, now there's an app that you use your phone, scan the barcode, and it'll pop up with a picture of which one it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Psycho.
Yes,
This is a great box, dude. It's got Scorponok in it.
Great.
Fuck you, man. How about that?
Like,
And it's got
That
six
was fucking
Fuck
funny.
you, man. Great. Yeah, okay.
That
Whatever.
was fucking hilarious. But like the whole blind, like, I guess it's a gamble, right? And a lot of people just get addicted to the gamble.
yeah.
Because besides the fact that you might get the one you want, there's a chance you might get the one of the 2 rare ones that'll be worth more money. But like, I'll take a $5 gamble. Sure. But there's places now where it's like, oh, it's a blind box. It's $25. There's who is it? Somebody has a blind box thing going on right now. I think it's fucking Universal. It's like $70 blind box for a sweater or some shit. Like, yo, I'm not spending $70 to maybe not get the fucking one I want. Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
But blind boxes like a fucking NECA, where you buy a blind box and you get $500 of merchandise for $150. And that was dope. It worked out. Yeah, that's a hand.
But by the way, that movie I was talking about was Alive, 1974.
Wow. Older than you thought.
and so, like what you said is absolutely true, right? People get addicted to it. And then there are people that like that sort of thing. It's like Tony already said that he liked The Hunt, right? Like, I hated The Hunt. I wanted to just be able to order it online. Like, okay, cool. Charge me shipping for it, but I don't have to go out from store to store hoping to find something. That shit is dumb. Let me just order it from the comfort of my home, charge me shipping and handling, and here we go.
Yeah, normally I do agree. Like, I don't mind ordering, just fucking buy it now, send that shit to me. But when you walk into a store and you hit that aisle and the fucking figure you want is sitting there, or a few of the new ones that you're looking for are sitting there, there's a feeling there of like, hell yeah. And
it's definitely
it's a good feeling.
It's definitely a great feeling. But like Tony said that he would go on lunch breaks and he would go at different times. It's like,
I used to.
if I would go looking, and normally when I went looking places, I wouldn't find it. But when I wasn't looking, I would find it. And that was the shit that was frustrating. Okay, well, now I'm driving to these different stores and they don't have them. Right? It's just like, the hunt is great when you find something. And when you don't find something, then it's terrible and you've wasted money. And so it would have been better for you just to buy the thing online and pay the shipping and handling.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't, because I also like to fish. And it's not called catching. Like, it's fishing. Sometimes you don't catch shit. It's just part of the sport, you know.
Maybe syphilis.
Whoa, I don't know what the hell you're fishing for. Jesus, Tony.
Booty?
You fucking dealing with lot lizards? What the fuck?
Lot lizards.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Samurai pizza cats.
Like I said, I don't know. I get where Psycho's coming from because I'll order shit that I want. Just no problem. Just let me order it. But to find it out in the wild, it is a nice feeling. And I definitely see why people get addicted to it, and that's what they prefer doing is the hunting. That's why when it comes to like for better part of 2 years now, with my sealed Kenner Aliens collection I've been building, I've been only trying to buy them in shows. Like I haven't ordered any of them online, and going to a show and actually having something at a show I'm looking for and finding it, it's fucking awesome, you know? So I get both sides, man.
I do wish, some of the stuff I'm looking for is so fucking obscure. I don't know, man. It just hurts. Like, I'm not going to the right shows. Like, I need to go to the, like we talked about, right? The Ohio Toy Show.
Yeah.
That thing. Hoosier Collector Con. Like, I have to get away and go to these out-of-state shows in order to find the shit that I'm looking for. I'm still hunting the Robotech Macross playset. There's a playset, the STF1 playset. Super, super, super rare piece. Can't fucking find it. It's never come up. Not in person for me. Now it's come up twice in videos I've seen. Once for Froggy Flips, and once at Toy Federation. And I think it's gone because I've messaged them. They don't respond. It's got to be gone because Travis usually responds. And then Wheeled Warriors. Those are extremely hard to find where they're not either missing everything because they were interchangeable kind of vehicles, or the boxes are destroyed. Well, I've got an accessory set, and I have 2 big baggies full of just Wheeled Warrior parts, enough to build like 3 Wheeled Warriors. And that's just a series I'm hunting, and I cannot find those at any of the toy shows I go to. And that's something that, like, I am actively hunting. It feels passive, but it's active. It's just if it's there, I guess.
But so wouldn't you be mad if you went to this Ohio Toy Show, for instance, and then you found none of it, right? Like you spent that time to get where you're going, spent the money and the energy to go there, and then discovered they don't have a damn thing that you want.
I would say no.
Because I know me, and
I
there
agree.
would definitely be Robotech or something like that there, I'm sure, because Robotech and Macross is very like much, it's much more relevant that something like that would be there. But yeah, to your point, I'd be very upset if I didn't see any Wheeled Warriors or any like super vintage Robotech or obscure Robotech that wasn't mainstream toys that came out by Matchbox or Harmony Gold, because those guys seem to have the crazy rare shit. And again, like we've talked about before, they have attics. We don't. They had basements. We don't. So all of these crazy obscure toys that we don't have or did not migrate to Florida, those guys have.
Yes.
And we're more likely to run across.
See, like my thing, if I went to like the Ohio Toy Show and I didn't see anything there I wanted, I don't think I would be pissed about it or upset, because I feel like from what I've seen, just the show itself would be a great show to go to, right? Versus down here, if I go to the Tampa Toy Show and I don't find shit, I don't get mad. I'm like, all right, I kind of wasted my fucking time. You know what I mean? There was fucking nothing. All right, cool. Saw a couple friends, talked to some people, but just wasn't anything there. But if I went to like Toylanta, the Ohio Toy Show, Hoosier Con, any of that, I don't think I'd be mad if I didn't find anything, because there's just so much there to look at. I think I would just enjoy looking at all the shit I normally don't see. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Did fucking Spectre Gundam die? Like,
I was going to ask if Baby Huey had a stroke. There it
oh,
is.
look, he's back. Yo, I feel like I need to
Yeah, I'm
shake
back.
my head. Like, I feel like I need to just say fuck it and like the rest of you guys.
You need to, bro.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Join the clan,
this?
man.
This means not
Yeah.
welcome.
Whoa.
It's a ninja
Whoa.
clan.
Whoa.
Not that kind of clan, Wheezy. Jesus Christ. I mean, though, to be fair, you do fit the description, so to speak.
Whoa. They don't like gingers either. Calm down.
Ay, Dios mío, no me lo paso de
Yeah.
mí.
They don't like gingers. Our name is just dyslexic. They don't like us either. Don't worry. They,
Oh shit! I got it. All right.
yeah.
Woo!
That got dark real quick.
But yeah, no. I don't know.
Good dark. Where's Melissa? No. So go ahead. Woo!
And I'll drink to that.
Love you, Chris. All right. So anyway,
But yeah, so shows. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it would bother me. Now, if I go down to the show that we're doing in June, I don't find a fucking thing I want, I'll be real pissed. Like, I will blasphemize that show in the future. That's all.
so I have thoughts. So that show down south. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what it is about down south. It's kind of weird with Florida, right? Like, so like you have the top of the state, you have the middle of the state that has nothing. God damn it.
You
Top
started
state,
talking and he's
middle of
like,
state.
out.
He's like, man, he's gonna talk shit about my show. I'm out.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You were saying, Tony? South Florida, what now?
So I think the top of the state, where you're talking like Tallahassee, Jacksonville, like those kind of areas, right? Like right just under I-10. Those guys all get the Georgia crowd.
Correct.
They get Georgia. They get like the outskirts right there of South Carolina. Like it's all right there. And so they will travel to purchase or bring things down to sell or buyers or whatever. It's a better clientele. When you hit Central Florida, and that's anywhere from like, excuse me,
Ocala?
I'm sorry, Gainesville, all the way, because Gainesville really is that spot between Jacksonville, right, and the top of the state. You have Jax, you have Gainesville, Lake City, Live Oak. I don't count that because that's country.
Well, Central Florida is Orlando.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Gainesville.
According to the original map, Orlando is actually South Florida.
you guys live there. I drive all over, so hush for a minute. So anyway, you have Gainesville,
Yeah, we've lived here our
which
whole
is
life.
like the college
Well,
town. I'm sorry.
I've lived here my whole life.
Good.
You
So
transplant-
Gainesville, you have like college town. Then you have like Orlando, Ocala, like all those areas. Well, Orlando's a little bit off to the right, but you have Ocala. And then you hit, after Ocala is me. You get to me. I don't count Leesburg or any of that because that's still off to the other coast. Once you get past all that, you hit Tampa. After Tampa, you start hitting more southbound Fort Myers. The other coast is Fort Lauderdale and all that bullshit. So that area in between, let's call it Gainesville down to Fort Myers, right? So diagonal of the state.
Fort Myers is South Florida, but okay.
No, what am I thinking? No, what am I thinking of?
Fort
Diagonal.
Myers is Southwest Florida.
It's still west. Yeah, I said diagonal. So south, it's like that.
But it's still South Florida. Like it's not central, it's south.
Okay, but if you want to cut the state in the center section, you were to take those two areas and cut across, straight across, that would be the whole center section of Florida. So don't make the face.
Your lines are very diagonal.
They are. Your lines are fucking askew, man.
If you have the state
know,
of
'cause,
Florida,
like,
hold
Fort
on.
Myers, like Naples is essentially directly west of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, I'm going diagonal.
Hey Tony, you know what might help you in this instant? You can share a map of Florida and like use your pointer to point at things.
I know how Florida works. If you're looking at Florida and if you have Florida here and you have Gainesville here, this is the end of Florida over here. Gainesville, I understand, is not the coast of Florida.
Okay.
When you run diagonal, Fort Myers is over here. So that is the central part of Florida. You guys go fuck
Let's
yourselves.
go,
Talk
let's
about
go
whatever
with
you
your
want.
story, Ty. Let's go. Let's continue. We'll agree with you. Yes. Southwest Florida is now Central Florida. We'll accept it for now. Yes.
The map is copyrighted
Okay.
until
Fuck it.
2028.
What do you got?
He's back.
Oh. But your point of that is what though?
All right, I'm gonna try this one more time.
Fuck it. I got nothing. You guys go ahead. Fuck it.
So,
I got nothing
one-
anymore. I'm done. Please continue.
So the one thing that's interesting about Florida, and I've seen it.
Wait,
posted
what did I
other
miss?
places-
Are you guys picking on Tony again? Probably.
You know,
Yeah, never mind.
no, Anthony. We would tell you what you missed, but you'll probably just disappear in a minute. So,
That's true. You're not wrong. I mean, there's nothing about that statement's wrong. By the way, just go ahead.
so the interesting about Florida, and I know where I think I know where Tony was going, right? Because he's saying that all the northern parts of Florida get some of the more they're south states, but north from us. The Alabamas and Georgias, the Carolinas travel to those shows, type of thing. So you can get a lot more stuff. Central Florida, you're landlocked, obviously, between South Florida and Northern Florida, where a lot of people from those outside might not travel to. Then South Florida, the chance of people from outside the state traveling to it are much slimmer. But the only difference is that I think when you get South Florida versus Central Florida is that Florida is one of those places that people say the more southern you go, the more northern it gets. Where all the people who are in northern parts of the United States, they transplant to South Florida. So that shit that you only find up there, you have kind of a more chance to find in South Florida, because if they didn't sell it there, they brought it down with them because that's where they came from. So some of that, those other toy lines that you don't normally see in Central, I feel like you have a better chance of seeing in South, if that makes sense.
When I wake up.
Thanks for tagging along. It was a good conversation. Thanks for being here. Like, I think Tony's on a different cast
I've
now,
got a question. Wait. Honestly, since I'm on, I have an honest question now. Tony, do you zone out on purpose, bro, or what goes on with in your head, bro? You always seem to be zoned out half the time here.
Yeah, usually it's on purpose.
Oh, there you go.
Or the alcohol does it, one or the other.
Pissed off at Chris and I because we were looking.
It's just something that I've observed, like, bro. Tony's always.
He's pissed off at Chris and I because we were looking at him crazy when he's describing Florida.
So they're trying to give me shit about my explanation about like where it is in the state, and I travel the entire state, and so I know where the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm trying to explain to them why it's this and then this over here, and they're like, huh? That's not right.
Because he's sitting here trying to tell us, Tony or Anthony, that Fort Myers is Central Florida. It's like that's South Florida.
Okay.
It is. To be fair, it is. It is South Florida, though.
Okay.
To be fair, that's just it.
The way I explain it to you fucking both, you fucking morons, was Fort Myers is here, Gainesville is here. You have a little space to the right of it. I don't know what area would you call that, but that when you cut it across is the central part of Florida.
So when you cut that shit like Zorro, it's Central.
Pick something else because I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
But yeah, so like I said, I do think that when it comes to South Florida, I think you have opportunity to find some of that more rare stuff because people from the north move down and bring it with them. So,
but the one thing I can say, Tony, if you're able to come down to the show, we'd love to have you, brother. Our whole thing is we're like I said before, we're trying to get as many people to come out and have fun with it. So, whether it's Central Florida,
so
South Florida, North Florida. Whatever, just come on down, bro, if you can. Like I said, so if possible, be awesome.
I do love frustrating Tony sometimes. It really is a pleasure. Oh man, because it's usually him trying to frustrate me. So,
my connection is freaking out again. So I might fly away again. Hold on, Jesus Christ.
So you plugged and then you're out. That sounds like me.
We can just use it for a plug, fucking dick.
Like to plug and then leave.
Well, Tony, let me ask you if you came down. Well, the last show you did, how much stuff did you bring up there? The last show. roughly.
in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Well,
last time
well,
he
that
did
was a
Fort
Plasticon.
Lauderdale show was fucking Plasticon, and we
Well, that
didn't
was
do shit.
Plasticon, which I like to boast that I came up with a name for. But Plasticon, I bought more shit than Jesus, and I sold nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know.
cost me
Okay.
$1,500 to be down there with all of those fucking turtles, and I didn't sell one. And that was fine because after that, I quickly realized that turtles were not going to be the foundation of my life, and I did more Transformers, and consequently, it went a lot better. So turtles have, I've sold all my modern turtles. I'm down to just vintage, some very expensive pieces, and then some Transformers. So my inventory has revamped, which is the definitely the foundation for some of the success we've had in other like shows and whatnot. So if I came down south, I'd be bringing an entirely different. Oh my god, an entirely different clientele of toys. I am drunk of graded turtles, vintage Transformers, so on and so forth. Just way better pieces that people would probably gravitate towards.
Oh man,
Big pieces, man. Big money. That's all.
now I'd like.
There you go.
Oh, good times.
Cool, man. All right. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
hey, if
sure.
possible, it'd be awesome if you can, you know. So,
Now
I mean,
come
well,
down.
speaking
I'd
of
love
which,
to come
there,
down and just-
you guys have a friend of the show. He's going to be there as well too, at our show. So,
I'd love to come down and hang out and say hi to everybody and whatever. Fuck you with the map, dude. If you're trying to be a thing, I'll just log off. I don't care.
Oh, I was saying, who the fuck did that? That wasn't
I
me.
did that 'cause I'm trying to help. I'm just a visual for everybody. That's all I was offering. That's it.
I already okay, whatever.
Tony,
Look, it's not just you. Look at what Joe is putting there. I'm trying to help visualization. It's not just you.
so, so when it comes down to, oh, Anthony's gone again. So
Oh man.
I was hoping that Anthony could tell us about the other show that went on there, so you can get a kind of an idea what we're looking at foot space or foot traffic wise, because apparently the show that he did earlier in the year was pretty damn successful for a first time show. My brother, I messaged him, he happened to be at it. Like, so it seems like that area does get a lot of traction if it's advertised right. So hopefully, Spectrum is advertising it to the proper areas to steal a lot of that foot traffic as well.
I mean, I've seen him advertising on Facebook. I don't know where else he's advertising, but I've seen it there. Hopefully, he's printed out some flyers and asked places like Tate
So-
if he can hang them up in there. Or
So he did listen to me. He did do the flyers like in comic book shops and shit. Well, actually, I told him like, bro, like take them shits to like tattoo parlors. Take them to a fucking tattoo shop. Like, go to like all of those types of places. Don't just go like, oh, comic book store. Like, fucking hit all the things that kind of can zone into the world of collectibles, pop culture, and that'll help garnish more foot traffic for something like that. And he's been doing that. He said the tattoo shops have been really receptive of it and everything. So the more people you get to
like
help,
tattoo shops are like, yeah, man, we'll take this thing as soon as he walks out the door. Fuck this guy.
yeah, I'd hope not. There's a lot of tattoo shops, especially tattoo artists. A lot of them are also nerds. Like, I don't see why there'd be any issue with it.
Oh man.
So, and to be fair, Tony, with your Plasticon lack of sales, I don't think it was because of your turtles.
I think it was his location with everybody else that was also selling turtles.
And the fact that you couldn't like walk around without running into somebody. Like if you had, remaining of a hard on, you'd probably get somebody pregnant walking around that bitch because that bitch was tight.
Chris had turtles. Raph had turtles. I had turtles. I think Harity had turtles. Tony had turtles. Bryant had turtles, and we were all literally in the exact same spot.
That's also an issue, but Tony looks so shut off right now.
You're good. I'm listening.
I know you're listening. I can see that. But all right, let's wrap this up because Psycho went too far.
I didn't do anything.
Psycho's like,
Damn it,
Tony's like,
man.
here's the line. And Psycho's like, oh, I'm a habitual line stepper. And he just like,
Okay, first of all, why the fuck is all this stuff being blamed on me? I put the map up to genuinely help. Look at the shit that Joe was writing here. Fort Myers is West Coast, same coast as
Who
us.
cares?
Fort Lauderdale is the
Wow,
West.
I'm back, and Tony looks even more pissed off than before. That's awesome. All right, Jesus Christ.
Fort Lauderdale.
because Psycho will let it go. Just let it fucking go.
Damn it, man.
We frustrated Tony. We don't need to frustrate him more, goddammit. No. But with that being done, let's wrap this up.
Hold on. Now that Anthony's back,
Yeah.
have him discuss what you said you were hoping he would be able to say.
Oh no, I was
Go
just
for it.
curious. The other show that happened where your show's at, the one that happened a few months ago.
Yes, the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just we're kind of curious. You could talk about that, like the foot traffic, how busy it was, like what you were kind of seeing there.
Yeah, so real quick, so the traffic for that Comic-Con, they had about 900 people come out. And it was for a show that was only a few months in advance, they put on a very good marketing for the city. The city of Lauderhill put it on. And they kind of like myself right now, I put it out to about close to 3.9 million people in terms of advertising. And for basically for West Palm Beach down to Miami. And I also have access to their list of people as well too, that I was able to kind of message and put out there the information. So it was good though. They had a good showing. The con itself, was hit or miss. I mean, there were some. It was kind of like a hodgepodge of different things, like arts and crafts and some comics here, some random stuff here. Flynn's Arcade was there. It was. I mean, for what it was it was their very first show they put on as a city. It was cool. I thought it was a fun little event. People had fun.
Do you do you
Um,
have a donation thing for this show that's coming up if you don't go?
So it can't be a donation because we're not a 501c, but we can say contribution. They can give a contribution to help out. For us, it's basically the entry ticket. So the entry ticket is basically that's going to be the actual contribution.
So
For
I
us.
can send it to you.
And if
directly if I had to?
Yes, they could. It's it'd be through our email. Just shoot us an email and we'll just be able to give the information from there.
So at least post that email in the collector's chat.
I got it for you. I got it.
Yes, definitely. Cool.
So
Yeah,
we can
definitely.
at least donate through there if we can't go.
Anthony, how much space are you thinking that people are going to have for vending? How much
Okay, so right now, so right now we have space for roughly 45 vendors. They are going to have an 8x6 space, and they're going to have about 1.5 feet in between their spaces.
Oh, that's tight.
So they'll have enough space in between, give or
So-
take.
I know you've got. I spoke to Ice Spark earlier today. Ice Spark's going. He's
He's going for sure. Yep.
Now
He's gonna do fucking awesome.
Look at him.
but he's got 3 tables. He got 3 tables.
He's gonna do damn.
Yeah,
good.
he did. That's correct.
Wait, what does he have to sell?
Yeah.
He's got a crap load of
He has stuff.
Transformers to sell.
Well, yeah, but
Psycho, he has stuff. I won't say how, but he has stuff. Trust me, he has stuff.
because he's
That's what I can
smart.
say.
He buys specifically one to open, one to keep closed and display, and one to put away to have later on. So, I mean, what is he buying 5 things and only keeping 3? Like, I don't know.
No. So it's a lot of stuff that he has doubles for that he knows he needs to make.
Yeah.
Just to get rid
Hey,
of,
you got
'cause he's-
Unicron? Do you have a Unicron?
Do I have a Unicron?
Yeah.
Not yet, but that might be something I might be picking up as well too. So we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So Iceberg has like a storage unit full of stuff, and he's got to get rid of stuff and cut down because he can't make. The
Yeah,
unit, so
I
he's just-
didn't want to put all this information out there, but he's got stuff for sure. I think he definitely has a lot of stuff.
Well, no,
So.
and he
Yeah.
told
Just
us
cut him
about
in
the
as a
storage
partner
unit.
and charge a
So-
percentage selling at my shows.
And by selling his shows, Tony means I'll buy all of it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but
I
yeah,
talked
but
to him
right
earlier,
now,
he's
I
got
mean,
3 tables. I've got a table. So
How many spots have you sold so far?
so far we've sold 27 spots
Out of 60 something?
out of 45, 46.
Okay, so you're about halfway through.
It's
All
done
right.
well. We've and my thing is, we're only taking vendors who are kind of more congruent with the show. Not just random, but more toy specific, action figures, collectibles, comics. That's been the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you start getting those people who come in like, oh, I sell, fucking dry frozen fucking Skittles and shit. Like, fuck, we gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Problem is, a one-day
You know,
show
it's funny.
is not close to me. I mean, it's just such a schlep for a one-day show.
Just drive
That's the
home.
problem.
After. Stop
I
being
mean,
a
how
bitch.
long would it take you to drive down, like
It's 4.5
Saturday
hours to
morning?
Fort Lauderdale.
And he's gone. So
It's how many hours?
4 to 4.5 hours to Fort Lauderdale. It's a lot
yeah,
for
that
a
makes
day
sense
show.
because it's like three. It's like 3.5 from me, and then you're about an hour and 20 from me. So yeah.
I'm about 5.5.
Right, you're gonna drive down there for one day and then drive back.
Yep.
That makes sense financially.
I mean, it doesn't, but if you got a bunch of stuff that you want to try to get rid of, that's kind of what else are you gonna do?
Well,
There
I
are
mean,
shows up
to
here.
drive down one day and drive back that same day, financially, all you're doing is gas, right? Because you're not doing hotel room, you're not doing a stay anywhere.
Nobody's driving down one day 5 hours.
I mean, I've definitely done that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I have done that when I was in college. Drive from Gainesville all the way down to do something for my dad, turn around and drive all the way back in one day. I've done that a couple of times.
That's on you. I would never do that. I would prefer to stay the night and then no. That's
I mean,
fine.
it sucked.
That's your
Don't get
preference.
me
Yeah, I
wrong,
mean,
like,
I've
it
driven the
sucked.
whole.
I've done it.
I've done the from
Well-
South Florida up to Halloween Horror Nights. Done that for
And back.
7 hours, and then drive back after that too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Never
Tony,
thought
let
it
me
was
ask
in my
you-
head, but I've done it.
When Tony, for your inventory that you've brought down before, I know you brought a lot of stuff down to Plasticon. I recall your table there, bro. Let me ask you, would you consider at the very least, if you were to come down to bring just a quarter of your stuff just to see what sells? Would you be down for that?
My inventory has dwindled down, so now I have like about 30% blockies, 30% or 50%. I should lie, 50% vintage turtles, and about 20% third-party transformers because my stock has sold down. Excuse me. So everything I have, if I were to do a show, I'd have to get 3 tables from you at least.
Okay.
That's oof.
Well, we'll talk after the show later on for
Like,
sure.
I'd love to help out a good cause. It's just, it's a lot for me to go down there and take the chance that I don't make back what I spent. That's all.
Right. It's a drive. No, it's drive. I'll tell you what. After the show, I'll DM you later on. We'll talk later. Okay. We'll figure something out. Maybe it's a possibility if you can. So we'll figure something out.
Well, listen,
So
I can make something work. I mean, I will make something work. It just give me a HasLab Unicron. We'll make it happen.
I speak. What's the MSRP right now? What is the actual? I'm curious. What is he going for right now?
People, they're like 3,500, and I'm like, nah. And I see them for like 25.
Jesus.
You know where I fucked up? Last year I saw him for 1,500 on Facebook Marketplace, and I messaged the guy and I go,
should have got him
12. And in my head, I'm like, you're an idiot. Just pay him the 15. So
Did
it was
he-
gone.
Yeah. Well, we've all made Tony. Coming from another Tony, we've all made mistakes. Tony, trust me. That's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm friends with these two assholes. Yeah, that's the first mistake. In any
But
case,
yeah, man. So
sorry.
So here's the thing, right? So you brought all that stuff down before. What would you say was your best seller? Is not the show that was down here, but what your last show you went to? Was it Georgia? Where'd you go to last time?
I did Toylanta. Yeah.
Toylanta. Okay, so let me ask you at Toylanta because I'm not too familiar. I haven't watched the last episode for that one, but what did you do as far as like how successful were you at that show? Like how well did you do?
Almost 10 grand.
Nice. Okay.
But
This is just a bunch of random people coming through buying stuff.
No, man, it's kind of crazy, man. It's are you looking for feedback for your show?
I'm just curious in general, but also for our show as well too, just so I can get a little bit of an idea.
It was mostly third-party Transformers. I sold a couple of high-end turtles, and I will tell you that the high-end turtles people were not negotiating because those are items they were looking for. So like when it comes to high-end turtles, like, and I want to say it's for most toys. So you guys stop me if you don't think this way. When you're looking at something high-end and like grails, right? More money. You own the rest of the commons. So what you're spending money on, you know, is going to be more expensive. Right? So like when the guy came to me and he saw the Xiaote, it's not, I keep calling it Shredder, but it's not. Just the Xiaote, which was like the Tyrannosaurus looking guy.
Right.
Yeah. So I had 1,500 on me. He right away, he goes, oh shit, this is the one I'm looking for. I'm like, all right, cool. We flipped a coin. So he offered me $1,000. I said, I'll take 12. He goes, let's flip a coin. I won. I got 1,200 for it. But those are people who are looking for those grail items.
Correct.
I've also got an April Ninja News van, grade 75 plus, and I've got a Foot Cruiser 85 plus.
Would you have actually sold it to that guy if you had lost the coin toss? Would you have given it to him for $1,000?
No. No, because I had more than one person look at it. He's the first one, though, to pick it up and actually, like, be like, I want
Show
it.
interest. You're right.
Yeah. So, like, I've got a lot of, like,
Grail. If he did win, you're like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that deal.
I've got Grail turtles. I know there's a market for it. I'm not asking, like, 20, 30% above retail. I'm asking real, honest to God prices that people can afford. So, like, even April's van, I've got it for $2,800. That should go for 35 plus. 2,800 is the you want to own it, let's move it price. If that makes sense.
But see, so Tony,
no, for sure. No, for sure.
So the one thing, like Toy Atlanta, it's a huge show that people travel from around the world to go to. Like, that one, the Ohio Toy Show, like people travel from all over the country, all over the world to go just to those shows. So those people that come there, they come there ready to spend because
they have cash for sure.
Yeah. They're not just like, oh, it's Saturday.
And that guy paid me in cash too. 1,200. He was like hundreds. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
There wasn't no Monopoly money, right? Actual core cash.
It was cash, homie. And I'll tell you, like, I had
plenty
of people look at April's van. I've got a grade 75 plus Ultra Magnus. I've got fucking the Foot Cruiser. I've got a couple. I got Boba Fett, grade 90. I've got a bunch of turtles that are 80 plus, and so the serious collectors who have everything else, they're shopping for that. So that's cool. And these guys in Toylanta, man, there's no haggling. They're not fucking with you. They're just like, what are you asking? All right, cool. Sold. I can't say that that's my experience with the local shows that I've done. And I get it. It's not the same clientele.
It's a different atmosphere. Exactly.
It is. These out-of-state guys have money, man. God damn.
Because the local shows, a lot of the local shows, it's literally families are like, oh, we got nothing to do on Saturday. Oh, there's a toy show. Let's check it out. Right.
Let's go check it out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, that's just kind of what it is. But like I said, those shows, they've been around for so long and they've gotten so big that people fucking come from all over the world. Because of my past. Adam, those don't do shit. Those, I could give you a piece of fucking notebook paper and you use that and it'll tell you it's a real bill.
They don't do shit.
You use a little.
I have them at work. I have the pen and I have the reader. They're no different than just holding up to the fucking light and seeing.
Yeah, my years as loss prevention, I've learned all the tricks. I can get some shit done, and those pens don't do dick. So,
loss prevention. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, dabbled.
That's my stage name.
Tackling dudes. Oh yeah, stealing power tools. I remember those days.
Definitely my stage name. Tackling dudes.
Yeah, no. Anthony's seen me take down a couple shoplifters in my days.
Gross.
Oh, but yeah. So fuck it. All right, let's wrap
stealing. Hold up. No, all right, too much. Sorry.
I can't
What's up?
think who I did it for, like which company I lost prevention for, but I'll tell you this: we tackled one crackhead, and man, we took him in the back because we handcuffs and everything, so we tackled him, handcuffed him, bro. I grabbed this guy; he was fighting against me, and then another loss prevention agent, built like a linebacker, came running up, hit both of us as hard as he could, knocked us on the floor. And then I'm on this guy's back.
Naked.
And, oh, of course, naked. That's the only way you could do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
sit there, putting his hands behind his back.
Loss
I handcuff
prevention.
him. We dragged this guy to the back of the store where our loss prevention office is, and he's sitting there while I'm typing up on the computer what happened. The guy's sitting there bleeding from his face because he hit the floor, just fucking bleeding. The police show up, and the police are looking at him, and the fucking crackhead looks. He's like, "Look what they fucking did to my face! They broke my face." And the cop looks at him, looks at us, he's like, "No, I saw you fall." Like that was it. Cop knew. Yeah, no, it was fun though. There's always crackheads. Always crackheads. But let's get on here. Tony, you need
Humanitarian of the Year awards at this point.
what happened?
I said, I guess you won't be winning any Humanitarian of the Year awards at this point.
I mean, I could probably go for a Nobel Peace Prize. But
Or a Nobel
maybe a
Prize.
FIFA Peace Prize.
so, Tony, you got anything to plug for next week?
No, we got Tuesday coming up. Of course, we've got the traditional drinks and toys. I can't think of anything at the moment, but I got to guess it's going to go something along the lines of these crazy fucking single pack turtles that have been hitting raw shelves. I'm sure we'll get into a real heavy, dirty discussion about that.
Like, why? Oh.
Yeah, I there's something going on there. I don't know what. We haven't gotten any more notification, but I think when we actually start diving into it, we're going to start seeing some more stuff that we can probably like elaborate on.
Maybe
nothing
these are
in the world.
Maybe those are the Ultramans.
Nah, you know what? I keep thinking about that. I'm like, I wonder if Ultraman is just a stupid name for certain characters and not anything more than what we already have. If it is, oh God, what the fuck is an Ultraman? At that point, I mean, what's an Ultraman? That's no, I'm good. So we'll see.
We'll look forward to diving deeper into that next week then.
Yeah, Tuesday is going to be a weird day. So yeah,
it usually is. So next week, for collectors, we're going to be doing collectors hideout watches episode. It's going to be Frankenstein. Was it 2025?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because we said it last week. Yes, you're the one who just keeps asking. But yes, it's Frankenstein. Or are you just trying to say because we're supposed to do it this week and we didn't? Is that what you're trying to do?
Frankenstein. But go ahead.
Because we hung on to My Cousin Vinny for 3 weeks because
listen, I'm just making sure it's Frankenstein and I'm making sure it's the Guillermo del Toro.
Isn't that the one that came out in 2025? Did another one come out?
It's the one on Netflix.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, one.
Who just took his shit? I heard it. Who's shit?
You're talking about the one where we put the Abby.
Don't change the subject. I just heard burn.
I have to assume it was Anthony. Like he came in and let him rip.
Oh, I mean, God damn it, man!
Like he tried to fucking gas us out, not realizing that we can't smell it. It's not fucking.
Welcome back to Collector's Hideout. Burn.
That's a good one.
He's trying to crop dust us. He's just hitting himself. It's weird. But yeah. So
cheers
next week. Anybody wants to partake? Watch the new Frankenstein movie. We're gonna do a deep dive into that next week. We're all gonna watch it and see how the fuck that goes. I've heard good things, not just from Tony, so I'm excited for it.
It's a very good movie. I promise you.
I'm
a big historian on Frankenstein, and that is a fantastic movie.
Then I guess besides that, then I've got nothing else. Join us next week. Like, subscribe, all that fun shit. That way you get notified when we're here. Unless you're Joe and you don't get notified, then we can fix that somehow. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do it on TikTok, but we'll do what we can. So
No
Peace,
king.
Peace by peace.
God damn it! I tried to